Hey, okay, so we are back for more Nikki, and finally, I think we're done all the miscellaneous side stuff we need to do, and we can fully devote, I think the next 3 episodes, counting this one, to main quest. And, oh, we have a picture here. Oh, very cute. I was too scared to take a picture in front of this. This is the dress, I can't remember where I got it from, but I was thinking about using it last episode. Very cute. That's the ribbon Yue Bai gave us, right? Or is that a different ribbon? I'm not sure about that. And then obviously I think that's the outerwear we got from Du Bai. So it's the combination of everything. Something I want to mention before we start here is it's in here. This was in my dailies today. Touch the handle and you'll hear the whisper of stars. Go to the Garden of Eternal Daylight? Excuse me? To chase shooting stars, and summon with the star bell 1 time. The wandering stars will give you the warmest blessing. Click go. Complete Carve My Freedom first. There's something in the Sea of Stars I don't have unlocked. Now, I did read through this. I didn't see the quest in here. Or it was by a different name. And I feel like that's the first time I saw this particular thing. So, I'm going to assume that I'll unlock this quest when I do the main story of the Wanxiang Realm. So, that's my assumption going into this, is that when this is over, I have to remember to go back to the Sea of Stars. Also, I've said this before, but I will say it again. When I find Mahjong, we're playing Mahjong. And I do have my extremely high hopes that it's real Mahjong, but I assume it's just a little minigame that isn't going to be very exciting, and I'll cry. Oh, that's how you get to the top. You just jump up. Okay, anyway, quest time. Hello, everyone. So what were we doing? We're preparing the party for Mia. And I wanted to see your face. I couldn't last time because you teleported away, I think. It is a flower. Very cute, though. This is... I think I have that hairstyle, or very similar... No, mine is a little further out with the buns at the top. Okay. So, I think it was... I always say Lan wrong. It's not Lan. Or I say Lan, and it's Lan. I think that's the difference. So I think it's Lan Caier. And it's the first dialogue since I opened the game, so we gotta give it a second.
What a fine sunny day. Perfect for guests. Ah! Step right up! Step right up. How about a sprig of little daisies to embroider your pouch? Or a crimson plum branch to fill your whole room with fragrance? Ah, oh, look here. The petals are still glistening with dew.
Lan, do you still have any rouge feathers left?
It is Lan. Okay, I had it backwards. So it's Lan Caier.
I'm sorry, miss. I only sell flowers and herbs here. If you're after rouge feathers, you'll have better luck somewhere else.
Sir, I'm sorry you have to find out this way. But I think behind you is literally only apples.
Alright then. One more thing. Lan, I'd like to invite you to a hotpot banquet with Auntie Meow and Candace.
Auntie
All
Meow!
of our friends, together again. What do you
We
say?
need to meet Auntie Meow.
Oh, Mia, I don't eat hot pot, only dumplings.
Oh, you're Dumpling
If we're going to
Man!
meet up, we can just go have dumplings instead.
You're the man who literally only eats dumplings because his guy apparently likes dumplings. And you took it to be the most extreme possible.
You really love dumplings that much? You can't miss even a single meal?
It's not about love or hate. Dumplings, hot pot, it's all the same to me. But Chroma gave me a character that says I love dumplings, so I must only love dumplings. It's as simple as that.
It does not say I only love dumplings. And even if you only loved dumplings, you can still like other food.
Honestly, it's not half bad. I never stress over what I'll have for my next meal, and there's no risk of eating anything out of the ordinary, because dumplings are the ordinary. It's nice.
That is true. But still, you should make exceptions for your friends.
I get it. You don't even have to think anymore.
True. Hot pot is a dumpling if you don't think about it.
Then what if we said hot pot is also a kind of dumpling?
What?
Exactly. So you agree to come.
What is a dumpling? A tasty filling wrapped in dough. But consider this. The ancients once said, when cooking, one's heart must be open and their imagination free. Therefore, the wrapping can be dough, or it can be a pot. And the filling can be meat and vegetables, or the broth and what you cook in it. See? Hot pot is simply a free-spirited dumpling.
You're absolutely right. Who's to say the next dumpling a chroma face eats can't be some hot pot?
Really? We can be that free? But what if the Jiuhua Beueau finds out?
Even if they do, they can't find a flaw in my dumpling theory.
Okay, that might be
And
pushing
if
it.
they do, I've got an even stronger one. Meat can boil, vegetables can simmer, everything gets cooked in one pot. Everything, including dumplings.
You know, that almost makes sense. Alright, fine. Since you've gone to such lengths, I'll come. Who knows when I'll get another chance to see Mia again.
That's the spirit. Friends should meet up often and enjoy each other's company.
You're so clever, Nikki. Thank goodness you're here. Otherwise, I really might have ended up inviting everyone for dumplings instead.
All in a day's work. Now then, Mia, weren't there a few more friends you wanted to invite?
Yes. Could you visit Candace and Auntie Meow next?
Yes.
Then you can buy the ingredients from Shilao Tao. He's got the best deals.
Shilao Tao? I need to hear that one again. Because the she didn't have the emphasis I put on it just then. Lao Tao, I think, makes sense to me.
Yes. Could you visit Candace and Auntie Meow next? Then you can buy the ingredients from Shilao Tao. He's got the best deals.
Shi. So it's like Shilao Tao. Shilao Tao. It's not she, it's shi. Shilao Tao.
Anything else I can handle for you, my good colleague? If you want to do everything yourself, I'll go find another job. I can earn a bit more for Momo's surgery fund.
It will be very sad not to have you just stand there looking pretty in every cutscene, but it is probably a better idea than us just walking together. Yeah, I'll do everything.
All right then, good luck. I'll look into this mask matter in the meantime. Don't worry, I'll keep making money too.
Yeah, I think that's probably the correct option, is to separate here. Because I trust him to be competent, and I trust myself to be mostly competent, so I think this works. Hello, friend?
Oh, this is a surprise. It's been ages since I've seen a guest from the outside.
Love the flowers.
Young lady, what brings you to my stall? Are you looking to buy yourself a tasty treat?
Pumpkins? Choyo?
I'd like to buy some hot pot ingredients, please. I'll need a good variety to feed about 5 chroma faces.
Ah, see, that's where things get interesting. When you buy from me, it is you who has to search for what you need. I don't simply bring it out to you.
I don't understand, but it sounds fun.
Huh? What do you mean?
As the saying goes, walk a bit, run a bit, and the meal tastes twice as good. Every day I scatter fresh vegetables and goodies throughout the streets and alleys, and my customers must find them on their own.
I think your ingredients are gonna get stolen. Maybe by animals, not even people.
That sounds exhausting. Do any chroma faces actually buy from you?
I want to know what exactly your token said that led to this situation.
Don't underestimate me. When it comes to the freshest greens or the juiciest meatballs in the Wanxiang realm, no one beats my stall.
Sir, I'm sorry to say this to you as well. I don't know where the meatballs are. Are they in the crates here? You guys need to start advertising the things you actually sell. That's a bad business thing. You need to... People should know when they walk by what you're actually selling them.
Oh, don't worry. Your hard work won't be in vain. The one who finds their ingredients the fastest will get a nice discount on their produce. So, would you like to give it a try?
I'm also, like, maybe 60% sure that this guy doesn't actually have any ingredients, and that he sends people around town to steal from others, and then says, wow, you found the thing I hid in that shop that the other guy had. Good job, now you can buy it from me. I'm like 60% of the way there. It might all be a scam.
Nikki, let me handle it this time.
Oh!
With my agility, I'll snatch up every tasty treat in sight.
Momo, I don't have my shrinking outfit equipped to my bard. There's a book right there. Minigame
then.
time.
I'll wait for your triumphant return.
I haven't been Momo for a while, so my jumps are going to be off. My double jumping is not going to be very clean. Am I supposed to hit the pots? Or jump on them or something? Because Momo can't attack. In the challenge area of Flavor Frenzy, many delicious ingredients are scattered throughout the area. Within the limited time, you'll need to search for and gather as many ingredients as possible to complete the challenge. Larger ingredients yield greater quantities when collected. After a certain period, collected ingredients will reappear and can be gathered again. So I assume this is similar to the biking through hoops minigame from Breezy Meadow, where you can loop the track if you're fast enough, and you can keep getting points. The challenge area also features Wanxiang fireworks. When Momo approaches them, they will explode after a short delay, and the resulting blast will knock Momo back. Oh, they're obstacles. In addition, there are wooden crates filled with ingredients scattered throughout He Can Dash! The area. Momo can dash into these crates to break them. Once destroyed, the crates will drop a large number of ingredients, making them a perfect opportunity for rapid collection. I'm gonna dash into a firework. I don't know what button it is. Probably space? Shift. That's a very tight jump. Oh. I'm not going to try to do a loop. I'm going to try to get everything. And I'll see if I can manage it. I've already walked past 2 of them. So this is not what I think the most efficient way to do it is. But it's a fun way. That's a really long cooldown. I have to be careful. I probably already missed a crate because I forgot they existed, to be honest. I was just running around having fun. I'm also not dashing as efficiently as I should be. But these actually explode really slowly. Oh, I did it again. I have to stand here. That was really bad. Thank you for the food. I knew it. I think those were in the crate. They might have just respawned, but... Oh. And this is probably the start? Oh. I think the start... No, it wasn't. Okay, I don't know where I am. I thought that was a full loop. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Okay, yeah, this looks like a loop. So you can probably do... Oh.
For Momo, this game is a piece of cake.
That was really inefficient. You're not supposed to do that then. I did miss one there. I'm going back for it. I got you. You're safe now with me. Don't worry.
Mr. Shi's inventory is definitely not Momo's limit.
182. I'll take it. Very, very, forgiving.
Wow! Such an agile little guy! Congratulations! This lot is on the house.
I wonder if you get, like, a pass instead of a perfect, if you do have to pay. We also still don't have money, I think.
Great work, Momo. We're one step closer to helping out Miss Mia.
And here you go. Your ingredients are all packed and ready. Come again anytime, you two.
I assume he's an official minigame, so we can do it a few times. And we got our ingredients. Are you a minigame? Speaking of ingredients, you create these dishes yourself? You're giving me too much credit. I don't have many passions, but food is my obsession. I go to great lengths. Enlist friends to help collect ingredients, all so that everyone can enjoy a fresh, delicious bite. I sometimes search for recipes, and while the flavors aren't always perfect, I can mimic most using ingredients from the Wanxiang realm. Plus, it makes the dishes ready for anyone to cook at home. You're like a meal prep service then, I assume. So, what are we doing now? Invite Candace and Auntie Meow. What is this place we took a picture in front of last time? Is it just like a dance area or something? Like a fire dance area? Probably. I assume we're gonna go there for a minigame or a quest at some point. Hello, Granny Dreamy. Straighten my back, smile, remember to breathe, posture training, stage performance, day in, day out. After all that practice, I finally got everything in good shape just in time for the selection. The leader selection is no trivial matter. Ah, young lady, perfect timing. Would you mind giving me your opinion? Of course, madam. The leader selection? Do you mean for the float parade? Smart girl. For the float parade's leader. The basics matter most. The basics matter most. Posture, charm, stage presence. You need to excel in all of it. You are not beating Tan Yo-Yo. I'm sorry. He's built different. Have you seen him? Back when I used to watch the float parades, I dreamed of becoming a leader myself, but luck was never on my side. I never managed to get that character token. Now I suppose I finally made it through those years. Some chroma faces laugh at me, say I'm already over 50 and just stop fussing around. I don't feel inferior to anyone. But I don't feel inferior to anyone. How long do chroma faces live? Because I thought you guys were literally immortal. I need to stop looking at that. It blows out the color and the rest of the screen. Yeah, I was acting under the assumption you guys were immortal. As for posture and skill, these young ones aren't always ahead of me. I'm ready for everything else. It's just, I'm not entirely sure what the styling for a leader should be. You carry yourself with such presence. Would you mind changing into something dignified and elegant? It would help me picture the look for the leader. Can I use what I'm wearing now? Please pick a type of outfit I'm currently using. Fresh. She is level 1, actually. Is 13,000 enough for a level 1? If I throw Eureka's on, it might be. Let's see if I can hit like a 26,000 on her and win. Oh, the 11 was enough. I didn't need the Eurekas. What's it look like with the wreath? Honestly, it's not so out of place that it's ridiculous. The colors are also pretty close. The fish swimming around me are pretty funny. Thank you, thank you. What is that? Is that a magazine? Or like an iPhone? Infinite Sparkle Photo Prop. A collage resource for use in collage posters. So we saw the collage thing last time. I haven't actually tested it out yet. I just assumed it was like combining a bunch of pictures. Infinite Sparkle Photo Prop for collages. We'll test that in a second. See what's going on with it. Thank you very much, Granny Dreamy. Do you have a secondary thing for me? Not ready yet. I just wanted to make sure that I was done with your stuff. Let me just take like a random photo here. No new buttons here. Because it appears down here. Collage. What are you? Oh! It makes it like a... I don't know. Because it's got this, it makes me think it's like Twitter. But I don't think Twitter has heart things. So is this supposed to be like Instagram or something? I don't use any of them, so I don't know what they actually look like. That does help me, because I don't have enough photos of this. So what is the idea with these? I just don't really get it. Use. I click down here. I click this. Photo already placed. Replace it? Yeah? And here, you can have the Sea of Stars daily picture I took today. Okay, that is how it works. So you take a bunch of photos. What else do I have here? Me on a bubble from yesterday's dailies. And then you do things like this. It's beautiful. Wait, let's get Granny in the shot. I'm gonna zoom in. autosave. It's perfect. Almost as good as our original one, where it's the same picture 3 times in a row. So this is, like I said, it's for creating like a story. So it's something I have to plan really far in advance to like make setups for things. It's a cool idea. It's the type of thing that I probably wouldn't be able to do easily in a video, because I would need to like set out to create a scene, and I'd have to like script a scene for the collage and then do it. Maybe I'll try to make one with a bunch of, like, I'll pick like 3 big photos from the Wanxiang realm at the end of it and make a collage out of it or something. Maybe we'll try that if I remember. Hello, Candace.
Why won't anyone buy my Tong Hulu? Huh? Wait, customers!
I think Tong Hulu is the thing that Small Shun in Blue Archive wanted during the event, and I didn't know what it was. Are you finally gonna teach me what Tong Hulu is?
Come on over, little lady. Try a skewer of Tong Hulu, all freshly made by yours truly.
It's, what could it even be made of to be this thin? That's crazy.
Sorry, Candace.
I
We're
am.
not here to buy sweets. Mia sent us to invite you to a hot pot banquet.
Mia? Well, that's wonderful. It's been so long since we've seen each other. If she's hosting a hot pot banquet, I'll bring some Tong Hulu along. Let's see. 1 skewer of starlight scallops, 1 of floof yarns.
Is that
and our
edible?
new creation, cloud-tailed koi Tong Hulu.
Okay, the first and third ones sound okay, but are we sure floof yarn is something we should be putting in what I thought was food? It looks like maybe food?
Wait, what? Tong Hulu in the Wanxiang realm comes in these kinds of flavors?
Candace, no offense, but these are some pretty original flavors. They might not be the best gift for someone.
Are these the Tong Hulu? And these are just decorations? Maybe. Those look like food. Okay. These do not look like food. These look like food. So, it's a skewer with things that look like tomatoes on it. They're shiny, so I assume they are candied?
Like those starlight scallops. They're as tough as rocks. They can't be very popular. Floof yarn makes nice clothes, but I don't know if it's even edible. And as for the cloudtail koi,
And if there's fish in it, it better not be candied.
Okay, so it is just actually candy.
By Chroma! Your advice is worth 10 years of snack-making experience. I thought anything coated in syrup could be Tong Hulu, but it appears that is not the case.
You're wrong, that is the case. If you want it to be Tong Hulu, it is Tong Hulu, just like Hot Pot.
Case solved! No wonder no one ever came to my stall. Please, oh great Tong Hulu master, tell me, how do I make proper Tong Hulu?
You, look at the whatever shop sells the best one, and then you sell that, but then just advertise yourself as an improved recipe.
no problem. Bring them over here. I'll sort them out.
Tong Hulu master? Between starlit plums and jade hoppers, which should I use?
I'm gonna not pick the grasshoppers.
And what about blings or wolfruit? Are either of those good for Tong Hulu?
I don't know if wolfruit is edible, but I'm gonna say it's not. That's a problem. Well, let's hope wolfruit's edible.
I see. That's the true essence of Tong Hulu. I finally understand. Thank you both, kind Nikki and Momo.
No need to thank us. Spreading the joy of classic Tong Hulu is everyone's duty. We'll get going now. Don't forget the hot pot banquet, Miss Candace.
I'll be there. I've been feeling restless and drained with all the moonflare madness lately. That hot pot will do me some good.
That does remind me, I saw today. There's, a Hot Pot collaboration. I've heard of Heidi Lau before. I've looked at the thing, it says they're like in New York or something, so I do not live in New York. I'm not going to be eating there. But Very fun. And where are you, Auntie Meow? You are very far away. Oh yeah, there's this quest over here. I need to actually get my real outfit back on. I think I already got this box. I did. Get out of here. You're not welcome here. Let's go see what this little quest is. Hello to you too. Oh my goodness, that is fancy. I'm going... no, that is not the Deep Echoes. Because the Deep Echoes is the mirror placer. Is this? Would this be, I guess, one of the just actually pose things? It seems fancy. It might actually be like you pulled 2 outfits for it, which would be pretty crazy. I think you're full set here, but I want to just take a look anyway. Yes, it's base hair. It's base outfit, I think. I think this is base color. And that is the shoes from the set. So maybe it is just one you get on one copy, which is crazy. Because that is really fancy. Okay. Let's see what's going on with whatever's happening here. Hello? Angry puppy? Angry puppy mask? Hang on. Can I get a picture with you, angry puppy mask? I feel like you're gonna disappear when I talk to you, and I don't want that to happen. Momo, come here. No. Come to me so I can see where you are. You need to be here. And here. Turn off ground snap and come down here. I wish I could see your feet a little better, Momo. I did the thing again. I always turn myself when I'm trying to turn Momo. Okay, I got a new pose for you. What's your new pose? Okay, let me actually watch it. Oh, it's like a dance. Oh, some silly stuff at the end. Hang on. Let me... Yeah, something like that is very silly for this. I need your feet very slightly raised up, though. That did reset your pose, but I'll have to just find it again in the pause. Where were you? Like that looking down. And I want something kind of similar for Nikki to be, like, surprised by it. What do I possibly have here? The problem I typically do talk about, it's in the wrong direction, is I don't have many things that just look down. And that doesn't really work. Cupped cheeks doesn't work in this outfit. I need to keep my hands pretty neutral. Maybe this, actually, because she looks down, like, right away. Like, right there, maybe? I could probably get... rotated pretty well. Like that, maybe? Turn her away. And then like this. And I'll turn Momo very slightly. Like that. Okay. I'm liking what's happening here, actually. This silly, shiny puppy. Actually, I want... yeah, like that. I can cut my legs off more, actually. We got, like, nothing in focus except us. Nikki's just a little too tall. I do have my very big platform shoes on. Is there anything I want to do here to the photo? Wow, my dress is really poppy in that, but I might be able to just fix that with coloring. And, changing settings. I don't think I need my filter necessarily. I think we leave the filter off, and instead, we do have light coming from the right, so I can do a little bit of backlighting. Like the tiniest little bit. To try to give what's making that shadow appear on me. It's not exactly correct. Now, I need the vignette down. I need the brightness up a lot. Shadows can go down a little. Saturation. I want to up the saturation, actually. And the contrast as well. I maybe have made it bright enough that I can handle that. Exposure down, brightness up more, maybe. I need the shadows, actually, to be lessened. Yeah. I think I have to. The background is a little too... hard to see, I think. That crate might have to be in focus a little bit. Because it's drawing too much attention to us. Something like that, I think, might be better. And I think the contrast is too high, actually. Let me fix that. Or is it the contrast that's doing that? I think it is. That actually helped a little. Something like that. Okay. That's not the picture I wanted. He is fully lit up. Up. I'm waiting for that to disappear, because I know it does. There we go. Very silly picture. I wanted a picture with you, Mr. Mask, before I clicked you. So I'm glad I got it. Meow? Meow, meow, meow? You are also colored. I do not think you were colored in the picture just now. Even the cat left. Hey, buddy, how many days have we been waiting here? Still not a soul in sight. Maybe we should call it a day and head home already. We agreed on 3 days, so 3 days it is. What's the rush? Afraid you might lose? Just wait a bit longer. Maybe a chroma face with an eye for a deal will snatch up this Wanxiang Record. Record? I also want to see what your name was. It was Tag Along. Okay. Are you talking about this Wanxiang Record? What's so special about it? That's a record? A human special? No, there's nothing special about it. It's just plain old Wanxiang Record. If you want it, go ahead and take it. I'm a big girl. I can handle anything. I'll take it. It's not like I want it for myself. I just want to give all the homeless Wanxiang Records in the Wanxiang realm a home. Well said, human. You're someone destined for big things. Apart from buying them at stalls, you can also go looking for the Wanxiang Record out in the wild. Some artisans, after crafting Wanxiang Records, deliberately hide them in tricky spots. Whether you can find them, or what treasures they might hold, well, that all comes down to you. In this bustling market full of chroma faces, it's not exactly hard to spot. Why hasn't anyone picked it up? Snatched it up. Good question, young lady. Let me explain. This market's full of all sorts, and some stalls run deals they'd rather keep in the shadows, if you catch my drift. Black market? Keep your voice down. You trying to get the attention of the chromatic guards? We've been sitting here for 3 days and no one has taken it. If it were anything special, do you think it would still be here after 3 days? Clearly, the quality is too poor to bring out any rare varieties. But I feel like this one might turn out to be something special. You have a good eye. Go on, take it, human. We're curious too. Let's see what kind of surprise it'll reveal. What's going on? You're making my fur stand on end. Why, you little... Don't blame me for exposing you. Miss, we made a bet earlier about whether anyone would take this Wanxiang Record. Looks like this one will stop at nothing to win and get some Wanxiang coins. What? We were just part of your little bet? Sorry. We just got bored and we're having a little fun. Let's just pretend this never happened. Well, to make amends for this little fiasco, how about a deal? If I take this Wanxiang Record, you give me half your winnings. What's going on here? Art of the deal. Hurry up and take it, human. I agree on his behalf. Thank you. Unwanted Wanxiang Record dog. The Wanxiang Records are exquisite objects used by the chroma faces to record messages, coming in 12 basic designs. Due to the fascinating reactions during firing, some occasionally appear in rare variant colors beyond their original hues. with the radiant ones being especially prized by collectors. These records hold the various messages left by the chroma faces. Once collected, they can be displayed in the hotpot house. What? So I guess it's like, a thing you hang them on that's behind the big hotpot. The hotpot's like here, probably, and then they can also be in my house. Collecting a Radiant Wanxiang Record will also automatically unlock the corresponding furniture sketch, allowing you to craft furniture to decorate your home. It's said that the Xuanyin? It feels weird for me to say it as one word. That's my trouble. The Xuanyin of the Echo Studio has hidden many unpolished Wanxiang records throughout the Wanxiang realm, so everyone can experience the joy of collecting them. Keep an eye out during your explorations, you might never know what surprises to find. Okay, do I have a list of them? Hurry and polish it and find out. Polish it. Do I have to open my inventory? Polish it. Are you a usable item, Mr. Mask? That's my furniture. I don't see you, Mr. Mask. I will collect a couple more of you and then find out how to polish you. Or I'll just take you to a person to get polished. Okay. We've run into a lot of distractions on our trip over here to Auntie Meow, but we're slowly making it to her. Hello, hello.
Step aside. Lift your paw. Move your leg. Let me sweep the floor. Wanxiang records are treasures that shine
There's one
bright
right
when
there.
clean and polished.
Sorry to interrupt, Auntie Meow, but could I borrow you for a moment? I'm Nikki. Mia sent us to speak with you.
Are you the one I turned the masks into?
Mia? Well, now
To get a
that's
reward or
surprise.
something?
The
Or
last I
polish
heard
them?
of that girl was a century ago. Many, many character token draws ago.
How slowly do you guys age? Or are you just, like, given an age from your token or something? Because we obviously have children. We have elderly people. And you seem to be a young adult? And, well, I guess young to mid-adult. And you've been alive for hundreds of years. Probably.
So tell me, what does she need from me?
She's been thinking about all of her old friends and wants everyone to reunite over a nice hot pot banquet.
Oh, hot pot, you say? Wonderful! All that bubbling heat and spicy flavor. I just love... Oh no, wait, I can't. Oh, I'm busy. I'm still missing the last piece of my Wanxiang Record collection.
I can help with that.
Those treasures are one of a kind in the Wanxiang realm. Just looking at them brings joy to a chroma face's heart. But their greatest achievement is that they can record our voices.
Can you tell me how to polish them, please?
They're just so precious, and I've been collecting the whole set. But now, I'm stuck. There's one left, and no matter how hard I look, I can't find it. It's driving me nuts.
I am gonna steal one from you in a second.
Don't worry, Auntie Meow. Momo and I will help you look. With 3 of us searching, I'm sure we'll find it somewhere.
Oh, Nikki, you're such a sweet, kind girl. I won't stand on ceremony then. The ones I haven't checked yet are just nearby. Remember to give them a good polish before you look. That's how you spot the real thing.
What does polish mean? Auntie Meow's unpolished Wanxiang Record horse. It's still unpolished. How do I polish them, please? Okay. Polish the one from this is what it's telling me in my mission. Backpack creative items? Materials, growth, quest, valuables, consumable, creative. Oh, it's down here. I see it. Polish. Drag to rotate. Polish. Oh, little kitty's polishing it for me. A radiant one. Okay, I assume that's the best. Momo's eyes are spinning. A rare record. And this one I assume is normal. It's also radiant. What? Am I misunderstanding how rare radiant is? I mean, I'll take it. An ultra rare radiant. Hello, I am back.
Auntie Meow, is this the one you're looking for?
Yes, that's it. That's the one. Oh, I swear, Nikki, you're my lucky charm. You found it in one go. I don't even know how to thank you properly.
You're too kind. Miss Mia just wanted to make sure you could still enjoy the hot pot feast.
Can you thank me by telling the people to stop falling off the roof every, like, 30 seconds? It's ridiculous that they're still doing it. Why are you drinking up there if you can't
Wonderful.
land
Oh,
or
I can't
stay?
wait to see her again. And when I do, I'll make sure to go on and on about how incredible you both are.
Oh, that went well. Thank you for actually teaching me how to do that, by the way, Mia. I would have been lost forever. I have my dash, right? I do. We can get back there. We're actually here for the hot pot now.
Mia, my stove fell apart again. Think a little syrup will fix it?
Syrup melts with heat, so probably not. Maybe you could stew scallops with some Rouge Lotus. Remember the time I simmered them on low for 3 days? The broth got so thick the spoon got stuck and wouldn't come out.
I'm not sure that fixes the problem.
Explains it. I took one sip last time and my mouth was glued shut. I couldn't talk for half a month.
You guys should be more careful with food poisoning.
Nikki, come here. Let me introduce you. This is my brother, Shi Gandang. Gandang, this is Nikki, the one I told you about.
Shi Gandang. Shi Gandang. Shi Gandang.
Mia already told me everything. Thank you for all the trouble you went through with this hot pot banquet. If I weren't so tied up with patrol duty lately, I'd have come to help myself.
You're too kind. Helping others is what we do over at Baiqiao Hall. When we accept a task, we make sure to do it properly.
Regardless, you've done my sister a big favor. And that means I owe you too. If you ever need my help, just say the word and I will be there.
Whoa! You two really do sound like siblings. Were you really just recently paired up by pure chance?
Actually, a long time ago, Gandang and I were a pair of siblings who were down on our luck. We were begging for food and getting soaked in the rain together, with no place to call home. After a while, we became each other's homes. We'd still meet up whenever we could, if our new character tokens allowed us to. It really felt like I had a younger brother.
I feel the same way, character token or not. To me, Mia is my sister, and always will be.
You still call me your sister? Even if your character had nothing to do with mine? I used to worry you'd get caught by the Jiuhua Beueau for that.
We did have the people who wanted to state... Oh, my throat again. That's the new theme, is my throat getting all caught up. I do still have some allergy problems. I was trying to... Oh, weird. The texture is going, below his hair. Let me take a sip of my drink real quick. I was trying to talk about... Oh, no, my throat. The people who... I believe it was they were married in a previous token, and they, had the Baiqiao Hall sneak the thing to the guard at night, and then it got confiscated and all that. Those people. I don't know if we ever heard them getting in trouble for it, because they did decide to be together again, and get married or something similar. So, as long as you guys aren't, like, running around screaming about it, maybe it's just not punished? Because we're... Potentially, the hot pot's gonna get disrupted by guards. That is still something that might happen.
No way, Mia. I'm a chromatic guard now. No one's going to arrest me.
Okay, that is dangerous to think.
In any case, being siblings with Gandang again is such a blessing to me. especially now that I have grown a mask.
So, I know that this is like a thing that is growing. Does it have to do with the curse? Because when we asked about the curse before, was her name Serene? Serene or Cyrene? I'm gonna say Serene. Serene said it was a hard topic and she changed the subject. Is it possible that the face painty stuff growing and turning into the mask is a natural progression? Although, this also comes back to the immortality talk, because the older woman didn't have a mask this advanced. Is it possible that you're older than that old woman? It is, I guess, possible? Because you've been around for at least a couple hundred years, we know now? So, would this progress to a point... I assume you have vision, because the way you've spoken, we haven't made any allusions to you not having vision, but it's possible you don't? Would at some point it cover your whole face and you would die or something?
Mia, your blessings don't end there. Candace and Auntie Meow have both missed you dearly. They've agreed to come to the hot pot banquet too.
Really? I was worried it might be too much trouble for you guys. That's wonderful news. Nikki, a simple thank you doesn't feel appropriate. So I'd like to invite you to the hot pot banquet too. It's both my thanks and a welcome to a friend from afar.
I'd never say no to an invitation like that. All you can eat hot pot, here we come.
I'd like to point out, I actually am liking the super, super dark purple lipstick, making my lips visible through this. I think it is distracting a little bit, but I think it makes my face more interesting in dialogue than having it be fully mask covered.
Hearing that gives me all the energy I need to get ready. See you at the hot pot banquet, Nikki.
Wait, it's not happening right now?
So wonderful.
You're out.
Did you catch that, Nikki? When Mia and Shirkandang spoke about each other, their lights shone a little brighter.
So you can see something similar to a soul. Also, I don't know why the dialogue box is disappearing after every dialogue. As long as it doesn't cause a problem, it's not necessarily a problem, but it is weird. But the last few times you've talked, I don't think you've actually materialized. Were you supposed to and just didn't? What is that, by the way? I don't know what's going on. Oh, it's a platform, never mind. I didn't read the book. Oh well. Tanyoyo, you didn't say anything either, which was very silly.
Interesting. Does that mean that Chroma's scripts really help them evoke their Wanxiang power? And if that's the case, why has the formation of that power slowed down after so many centuries?
So is the thing that the Jades saw in Nikki Wanxiang power? It's just that she has it naturally?
There must be some kind of interference going on. Instead of racking our brains over something even Chroma can't solve, maybe we should figure out what to bring to the banquet.
Yes, Candace and Auntie Meow are both bringing presents. We can't show up empty-handed. I remember Mia saying she wanted to craft armor using rouge feathers. Why don't we get her some as a gift? That way she can finish it faster.
I might have a couple? I think it's the bird with the split tail, right?
That's perfect. I'll look for a few other bits and bobs too. I'll see you at the banquet.
Have you made any money, Tanyoyo, since we split up? Bring the gifts? That must mean I already have it. Let me look at these before we do our hot pot. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? Apparently Tanghulu. And dumplings. What is this dress? Metallic top that has this small split? Is this the Crimson Feather eyes? I feel like they might be. And then obviously the horns. I have to see this back. It's not from the like skeleton hand, is it? I don't remember what this is from. It is a 5-star, I know, obviously. I don't remember what the specific outfit was. Oh, it's this. What dress was this? I think it was like 1.10 or something. I don't remember. I do know the dress now. The top piece, this, is the outer piece from the Wanxiang Island that we actually looked at the other day. I don't remember what actual event this dress was from, but I know what dress it is now, at least. I didn't recognize it. It's one of the ones that the top is very different from the bottom, so I never know until I look at it. Very cute, Danny. And very fun message. There's a lot of these around here. We're looking at them all. Oh, okay. I don't see many people with water walking. It's one of the ones where I wish I had the top. I think this is the bottom. And this top might be, the dancer top. I don't know if this is water walking, because I think water walking looks slightly different. This mask is a little crazy. Is this the Jiuhua Beueau outfit's idol animation? I feel like it probably is, because this looks dragony. Was last year the year of the dragon? I don't know. I know this is the fire horse this year, but I don't actually know what last year was. What is the outerwear here? This outerwear, I think, is literally the one on the banner. I think this is Chroma's outerwear. And the back. It's another one where I have to actually look at it out here. I can't tell from the other thing. Oh, Momo's stuck on something. A tree. So you do have... Did you pull in, like, every banner? Girl, you got way more money than me. That is crazy. That is Artist Cat. That flower on the arm? That's, the Artist Cat flower, I think. So this is the deer outfit with Artist Cat's outerwear. I still think this is Jiuhua Beueau's idol animation. And that, with the back being fishtaily, I think the bottom is the water walking, like I said. There's not many outfits in the game that have tummy that low cut. And it's ice here. And the water walking lays ice on the ground. This top... yes. I'm pretty sure this is the dancer's top. I'm pretty sure. And then this is the 5-star thing that is like the sun that we got for free. It's a very fluffy necklace that's thrown on, but there's like 2 or 3 things overlapped, so I can't make out exactly where the detailing changes between them there. Oh, and which eyes are that? Is that the Born Flawless eyes? It might be. Very cute. I do like it a lot. It's a great combo, and a lot of, like, it's a bunch of pieces from different sets, which is what I try to do and fail all the time, so you made it work. Let me make sure I got my like one there. Yes. And final one here, before we can go to the hotpot thing. Mimi? And there is another one with it. Oh, and you have the thing. I'm pretty sure this is the item from the moth outfit. I don't think we got this from the Wanxiang Island. Where are you? We have so many of these now, because they started giving all the ones from event things. Do you have a butterfly on you? You don't. You're actually, like, fluffy. So... yeah. Maybe it's because I didn't pick the one that does it, because there's 3 things you can pick, and I picked this one. So maybe you had to pick it to get it. So I just didn't choose that, so I don't have it. Which is fine. Oh! I didn't talk about your outfit. Oh! Is this the new shoulder piece from the cash shop right now? Is this the dress that it goes with? Let me look. I know you're in here somewhere. I don't remember what section you're in. You. That is the dress. Okay. I knew I'd see girls with this, because it is adorable. And... yeah, those pieces look like it's all from that. So maybe this is actually a new thing in the shop, and that's why I've seen multiple girls with it. That would make a lot of sense, actually. Because it might be just an item I didn't get from Wanxiang Island, but because I've seen multiple girls with it in the last couple days, it's probably in the cash shop right now as part of one of the sets. It might be part of the battle pass, because there's like 100 things on there, so I didn't actually look through it all. But... oh, and you have a friend here. Oh, this is this the 1.0 fairy wings in particular? And then we have our background here from the deer set. This is the arms of the 4-star that's on the deer set. Actually, it might be the whole one, because I think that's what the top looks like. Let me see the I can't. I think this is. It looks similar enough. I think this is the whole set for arms and body from the same banner as this back thing. The eyes are also the eyes from this. And the foundation, but not the eyelashes. Her eyelashes are from a different set, I think. Same with the lipstick. I actually don't know what the lipstick looks like on the current set. I should look at that. Let me make sure I give that a like. I did. What is my most recent lipstick? Here. It is actually pretty bright pink. I obviously can't see it there. I don't know why I even tried. But, okay. I'm finally ready now. I'm sorry, that took forever. There. Sometime later.
Mia, we're not late, are we?
You're actually the first ones here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's
Gandang
no
just
one
finished
here.
delivering the hot pot base. Come on in and take a load off, won't you?
So how does this work, exactly? Are we taking a table? We have more than 4 people. And if we try to take the main staging thing here, we're gonna fill the whole thing, except for the guy who's very sad and lonely. He might also not be sad and lonely, he might just be enjoying his meal, but have extremely bad posture. Which, respect, that's me. For real, for real.
No rush. I have a gift for you, Mia. I heard you were short on rouge feathers, so we went to find some for you. Hope they'll be of help.
That's a lie, I had them already, but she doesn't need to know that.
These are fine quality rouge feathers. Nikki, thank you. Looks like I'll have to bring out my reunion gift earlier than planned.
Wow, what beautiful wrist guards!
Nikki, you've helped me so much. I don't want to treat this as just another commission. So I made you these wrist guards. May they keep you company and ensure your safety on your journeys.
Mia, thank you. With your kind words, I'm sure my path ahead will be smooth.
I hope they're flower-themed, because of your flower theming. But
It will be.
they probably aren't.
Alright, go inside and sit down. It's
Inside?
getting late. I should start cooking.
In
Gandang,
there?
keep
This
an
is
eye on
where
the
I-
pot and call me back in half an hour.
I think I can hang things here. Half an hour.
Got it.
Huh? Mia, which ingredients take that long to cook? Half an hour?
How hot is a hot pot? I don't know the answer to that. I don't know how serious of a cook it is. I know this is literally boiling, but this might not be water. It might be some type of mixture. So the boiling point might be lower than 100 Celsius or 212.
You can't rush a hot pot, Momo. Each ingredient needs to cook for at least half an hour, or you'll end up with a stomach ache.
I'm not gonna cook an eggplant for half an hour in a hot pot. I'm sorry, it's not happening. If there's stuff in there that needs a half hour, it can have a half an hour.
Wait, Mia, you chroma faces always eat hot pot like that?
Oh, I gotta hear that line again. That was an amazing finish to that sentence by Nikki's voice actress.
Wait, Mia, you chroma faces always eat hot pot like that?
That's such... oh my goodness. What is it called? I don't think it's called a vocal fry. That fluctuation, it's so cute.
Of course. Why? Is there a problem?
I wish I could do that on command. You can't eat hot pots like this. I have a completely different way. I'm definitely not saying the first one. That's super, super bad.
I would love to show you my way of eating hot pot. I want you to taste it for yourself.
Yes, Mia, Nikki's way is amazing. You have to try it.
Well, alright then. Please show me your way, Nikki.
We put the eggplant in, and then we wait like a minute, and then we eat the eggplant. And then it's just like a little warm instead of being liquid. Okay, I knew there was a minigame of hot pots, because in the event menu there's a thing where there's like 50 ingredients, so this might be complicated. And I've also never had hot pot in real life. Like I said, I have no idea how hot they actually are. Click the steamer and bring out dish plates. Pick up the required plate, then click the hot pot to add the ingredient. Okay, so this is the steamer, the thing that looks like it holds rice. To just pick a thing, and then I put it in here. After simmering for a short while, the ingredients will be cooked and float to the surface. So when they come up, they're done. And I use the ladle to scoop them out before they probably like change color or something, or they start smoking. I can pick up 5 at a time. Do I dump them in here? Looks like it. Freshly cooked ingredients are fragrant, flavorful, and perfectly tender. If they're cooked for too long, however, they'll gradually become overcooked and stringy, affecting their taste. Texture is the bigger problem. Okay, they do change color, but I don't have to base it on color, which is a big, big problem for me in cooking. So it's just when they float to the surface, they're done. I can't quite tell if this is on the surface or not. I think it is, because the color changes between these two. Because this might just be at a weird angle, because it looks like bacon or something. Stir the pot with the hot pot ladle to help ingredients cook faster. I don't want to do that when they're already at the top. At the same time, stirring ingredients will maintain their best texture and won't easily become stringy. So I want to stir... I don't know. Maintaining their best texture, I don't know if that's actually a thing, or if it just makes it so it's slower to overcook. Based on each customer's order... Oh, it's cook, serve, delicious. Based on each customer's order, place the corresponding dishes into the bowl. Once everything is ready, hand the bowl to the customer to complete the serving. I don't speak shadow script, I think is what they called it. So I need Nikki to translate for me. Hopefully the pictures of the food are obviously different enough. Right now, we'll probably only have a couple, but if we are doing this as like a minigame later and there's like 15 ingredients, it's going to be hard for me to keep everything separated, because I don't know what everything is. This is bacon. This is, like a brioche bun. Something exploded just now. Okay, hello, Mia. I'm not actually ready for this. You can use anything. Go ahead and show us. Okay. Oh, it's just mushroom tops. Okay. Silken bean curds. Flavory slice. 30% fat, 70% lean. Well, I'm going to put mushrooms in, obviously. I'm going to put one of everything. And I can only pick up 5 things, but all of you are going in. And one of you, and then into the bowl. And then you take the bowl. I definitely put way too many ingredients. Perfect cooking. She loved every bite.
Delicious! So good! Nikki, you're not just a tongue hulu master, you're a hot pot master too!
There was one person with a blank check, and I was already stressed out when I was making it. I cannot call myself a hot pot master. I'm going to explode when I try to do that minigame for actual customers.
So spicy and refreshing. You know what? I want to try cooking like Nikki too.
How can I pretend this is a dumpling?
Put my finger on it, but goodness, does this remind me of the good old days? Everyone sitting together, chatting, laughing, and sharing delicious food. It's so lively. I just realized I really like this kind of warm atmosphere.
I also like that we just push 2 tables together. That probably was the best solution.
Good thing Nikki talked you into coming. Otherwise, you wouldn't even have a chance to regret missing out.
Yeah, if you hadn't insisted, I'd probably be sitting at home munching on dumplings. Mia, Nikki, thank you. It's all thanks to...
Oh no, is there a guard coming?
Ah! His face! Is that a mask?
Oh! Oh, and it blocked his mouth.
Is he not moving?
What in the world? There was, in the preview image when we first teleported here, 2 statues that had the mask on them that I called weird burn marks. Is the curse that you turned into statues after too long? Is that what the curse is?
World?
This is auto-playing, so I had to do that, by the way.
I'm sorry, Nikki. I didn't want to drag you into all this, or make you worry about our problems. But at this point, I can't keep it from you anymore.
It's a good thing he turned into a statue. He'd die otherwise. He can't eat
You
anymore.
probably know that we Chroma Faces have been following the script given by Chroma, collecting the Wanxiang power to break the curse. But the curse is still here, and it's grown more powerful over the years.
Is that why you're changing tokens more recently? Because changing tokens, does that, like, grant a little boost of strength? So you're trying to do it to, like, surge faster?
So the mask is actually...
The
A
curse.
symptom of the curse, yes. Another is entering into a state of stillness. Once in that state, only the consciousness remains awake. Some say they're trapped in darkness, some see fragments of their past. As for me, I see a bright place.
So it is something you come back from. Because you've obviously had it happen and then you've come back. Or actually, no. Do you mean literally that you are blind, but just you're seeing a realm of light? That doesn't make sense because you do interact with the world in a way that would require you to sense it more meaningfully.
Conscious yet unable to move. It's like being trapped in your own personal prison. How cruel.
I'm gonna assume it means that people
It's
have come
true.
back from it.
But even so, Chroma has never abandoned us. Those who grow masks are sent to the Jiuhua Pavilion to rest. In 2 days, it'll be my turn to go there.
And does that undo the mask?
Mia.
It's not like you'll never see me again. Besides, I heard the Jiuhua Pavilion is lots of fun. Once I get there, I'll be able to relax and enjoy myself. Don't worry.
No wonder Chroma sped up the character rotations. With the curse deepening, she must be trying to gather the Wanxiang power even faster.
So maybe there is like a... It must be the collection itself. Maybe like the Wanxiang power builds in the token, and then when you change tokens, it all gets collected. Is that how it was? Because, I don't think they mentioned the changing ceremony, the like group changing ceremony, being lined up with the moon. But we know that the moon turning full is when the power is collected. So maybe they are combined with each other, and it just wasn't mentioned at the time?
That's right, but who knows if things will go as planned or not.
For now, we gotta carry this guy to the place to get healed for a while. It is not the time to be excited about the hot pot. I'm sorry, Momo. Some guy just turned into a statue in front of us. A page filled with meticulously written 10,000 character review. On this page, every task Nikki helped them complete is carefully recorded, expressed heartfelt thanks for her cleverness and wit, which finally allowed them to share the joy of hot pot with their friends. Oh. What is that design exactly? Gentle Guardian. I can't quite tell if it's just like flared out or if it's like a creature of some kind. Possibly useful arms.
Fill our bellies,
Possibly useful.
But thinking of Mia's situation leaves my heart feeling empty. No, we still have one more task left. Time to pull ourselves together.
True.
Nikki, let's go find.
First things
won't
first.
change my name until I join the Jiuhua Bureau and help them escape that nightmare.
I need seeds for this tree to go in my home. I did not get a single seed. I'm out of medium stuff for my farm, and I think those trees go in my medium slot. Can I put a mask on you? I swear this is where the masks were in my tutorial. Sit down. That's not how I meant to sit at that table. Can I sit at this one and do stuff? Nope, it's backwards again. That's fine, that's fine. We are heading around back, I guess? We haven't been over here yet, actually. Oh, I know what's happening on the other side of this wall. It is Party Town over there. Hello, hello, everyone. I didn't read the book again. I don't want to forget this episode, so we're going to go read that book. Is there... What a weird place for this to be. Oh, it's... Oh, sorry. There. It is a very cute photo, and an insanely cute outfit. This is... Is this the... Is this in the shop right now, that hat? I don't think that's the hat we got for the mask outfit just now. But I don't remember it being in the shop either. Yeah. I don't think it's in here. And... yeah, it's not you. Let me see your whole outfit. This might be, like, what I would say is the cutest Linlong outfit I've seen. In terms of, like, the more traditional clothing style. Because the thin dresses that are sleek, I do really, really like. That's why I've worn so many of them. But obviously I like length of this. Arms are a little long, but they're not the super, super ridiculous ones like I'm currently wearing. Honestly, this is like, maybe an actual 10 out of 10 for me. This is a crazy good outfit, and I don't know where it's from. That's why I assume it's Cash Shop. Or maybe it was a 4-star during Danxing Island? Let me make sure that this hat wasn't the one that we got with our outfit here. I'd see it when I go in here. No, it didn't have the things hanging down. I knew we got a hat like that recently, but this is way too fancy. I think this hat was in the shop. I don't think it was this update, though. I feel like it was a couple updates ago for some reason. I don't know why I think that. But obviously I love this, and the picture is super nice. Really good use of the shadows here. So we had the girl in the other episode do a fully blacked out photo. And this, you've almost reached that same point. You just didn't have the sky and the fireworks fully shadowed. And it creates a really, really good effect. Especially with the hat, which I think has a weird texture. And having it be solid like this and blend with the hair makes your face stand out so much in a good way. And I think the reason it's a good standout is actually the hair being this sharp. I think a big problem with this type of dark photo is it can make you look like you're a weird little creature if your body has weird shapes on it. So you want the light parts to still look like a body outline, and this still looks like a face outline. I think the little strands of hair here do a lot as well, but if it was circular, I think you'd feel like you were like a doll without hair. But because it's cut, you can, like, your brain interprets that as hair, even though you can't see the hair. I think that's the effect here. I'm trying to pay a little more attention to lighting, because I think it was last episode, the photo I used for that felt really flat. the thumbnail for that episode, the one I took in the place right there with the lanterns around it, I think my body was perpendicular to the camera lens, and I didn't like that very much. And the coloring felt super, super flat. The background was all like one color that just blended in. There was no intrigue at all. So I need to do better than that last one. I was not a fan of how it ended up turning out. Sir, can you please run away? Thank you. Let me in, please. My 4th whim lantern. That does remind me. I was going to read the book. Oh my goodness, I remembered. Really quick. Do I have enough money to just throw some of these on real quick? I don't need double. I need to get to the thing where I get the essence for these. So let me just unlock these quick. Because I can't farm for my outfits because I haven't done this yet. And I'll take some more random pieces. Like, that's cute. Yes, this. I need to get that on all of them. I've been wasting a lot of stamina getting these as high as I can. And it's a slow process. But I'll grab this because I already have it. That's very expensive, actually. I'm not gonna grab it. I will when I have more money. But I'm gonna get these two in the next, like, week or two, so I can start actually farming for Silvergale Aria. Where is my book? Wow, I'm really far away, actually. I forgot I was all the way over here. The book is right here. Aren't you? Yes. Chroma Moon Fall Chronicles Final. We'll pretend I read the rest of them. At first, no one noticed. People only thought the moon was flashing strangely again and lingering too long without returning to normal. Anyone who lifted their heads felt their brow and lashes sting, as if the moonlight itself were scraping at their eyes. Then the moon suddenly froze, like a dead eye hanging in the sky, and so it remained for 100 days now. Tanyoyo mentioned that maybe it had slowed down? Or sped up. One of the two. There's a big difference between those two. But he mentioned that it seemed off compared to the last time he was here. Then the veins of the earth shuddered. A rainbow of light burst forth as Lady Chroma arrived, treading through the dying flames. With every step, flakes of jade spilled down in shimmering cascades, swaying as though she had just returned from a great war. Today's character token is the last character token. Her voice was weary. The entire city bowed and trembled. Beneath their masks, tears traced winding paths down their faces. All knew that once this lot was cast, the curse would sweep through the city like a burning wind. Companions would become one another's epitaphs, forever facing each other, standing in silence, sinking in shadow. Before the third strike of the lot tube had faded, the heavens shifted. The suspended moon suddenly became larger. It was not swelling, but drawing closer. After centuries of struggle, it had finally become a blade turned upon itself. Was fate truly something that could not be defied? Jiuhua Pavilion rose to meet the moon. Jade towers shattered, stone crying out like mountain in grief. Amid the flying debris, a young chroma face reached out and caught a fragment. Before he could cry out, his fingers stiffened. Then, inch by inch, he turned into stone. The sky tore open. Filth and miasma poured forth like a breached abyss. Lady Chroma hurled herself against the tear, holding it shut. In mere moments, her brilliance was stripped away. Form and spirit both ruined. All that remained was half a broken horn, hanging at the edge of the void. No longer enough to hold back the corruption. From the foul miasma stretched countless claws, tapping playfully against painted faces, sneering without end. Lady Chroma, tainted by corruption, sooner or later, everyone will end up on our chopping boards. From that day on, miasma ran rampant, and the chroma faces scattered like stars. The timid knelt and became slaves. The brave hid within sorrow woods, enduring 10,000 whispers gnawing at their minds, yet still clutching Lady Chroma's broken horn. Authors afterwards. I wrote the Chroma Moon Fall Chronicles because a bunch of strange things have been happening recently. First, the moon practically stopped growing. Everyone kept saying, it's fine, but the more they said it, the less convincing it sounded. Then the moon flares grew sharper and sharper. The people started feeling unwell all over the place. That was when I thought, uh-oh, this is probably going to end up as a major incident. To make things worse, Lady Chroma never showed herself, and the rumor in the city only grew more exaggerated and more mysterious by the day. Those days, no matter where I went, I could hear people whispering in lowered voices. So I made up my mind. If the Chroma Faces were already in a panic, I might as well write down the worst, most outrageous version myself first. That way, everyone can have a laugh after reading it, and maybe feel a bit happier afterwards. I'm not sure about that. That's how the book came to be. Don't take it too seriously, and don't be too afraid. After all, I've already written down the absolute worst possible scenario. I'm not sure about that. As for everything that comes next, well, how should I put it? It can only be better than this, right? I think there was still, like, a somewhat happy ending to that. I guess they were going to get eaten by demons eventually, but they at least lived in the initial moment. The demons, some of them, lived through the invasion. We continue collecting the million treasure chests in this town. There's a book behind you. I'm sorry. I know I'm supposed to be talking to you right now. I have to read this. The ultimate Jiuhua... It's not Jiuhua. It's Jiuhua, I think. The ultimate Jiuhua Beueau Exam Guide. The only official reference for the Jiuhua Beueau Exam. That's a very, very hard word for me. A comprehensive review of past Jiuhua Beueau Exam questions, covering 100% of all key points. Prepared by a veteran instructor who has been selected as Chromatic Guard multiple times. This guide offers in-depth analysis of answer strategies, allowing you to master the complex terminology to offer scenarios in a shorter time. Key point 1. Historical knowledge. Multiple choice. Which of the following are blessings and achievements of Lady Chroma? A. Created the Wanxiang realm. That was the deer. Allowed Chroma Faces to live and work in peace. She isn't doing that. Because she's forcing them to live lives they don't like. Establish character tokens. Helping Chroma Faces learn language, social skills, and personal development. That is true. I believe she brought the... I think Lady Chroma was the one who found the Linlong Empire culture and brought it there? No, that was the tier 2. She did make tokens, though. Build Jiuhua Pavilion, providing a final place of enjoyment for Chroma Faces. No clue. Sought methods to break the curse and gather Wanxiang power. Instructor's note. The correct answer is all the above. Okay, we will reread them in a second. This question concisely summarizes how Lady Chroma protects Chroma Faces. From creating the Wanxiang realm above Linlong, giving us a place to settle to establish character tokens to teach skills and gather Wanxiang power, and finally building Jiuhua Pavilion to comfort those who have fallen into stillness. Lady Chroma's care is evidently thorough. So, I think I should start associating everything I have in my mind that was things during the initial episode where I read through all the descriptions, I should start associating everything from both 5-star outfits to Lady Chroma, I think. And I'm going to work under a new assumption, temporarily, until I find a piece of knowledge that forces me to change my mind again. All the knowledge I have, I'm going to assume it's all things Lady Chroma does. I'm going to assume that the deer is Nikki. I'm doing it. Like I say every time, Nikki is always someone. Nikki is 18 people at any given time. She's everywhere. I think the deer isn't really a thing, and we're going to become the deer, and that's what the little jade inside Momo's belly is seeing in us. Our Wanxiang power is what will transform us into a deer to go fight a big boss or something. And it's not that the deer actually exists. Like, the deer isn't in any mention because it's not a thing. We're going to become it. That's my current theory. So I will accept all this as most likely true facts about Lady Chroma. So she created it and made the tokens I knew. She built the pavilion, which I don't think will be important, but it's something. And we know that. So the main thing is that Lady Chroma created the realm. And existed before the realm existed, somehow. Potentially, this also does... So yeah, I think Lady Chroma and the Chroma Faces existed within the Linlong Empire. And she potentially created this realm and got them all to congregate here to better funnel power to her to attempt to break the curse. That's my current theory, I think. Key point 2. Sentence composition. Vocabulary. Empower. Consolidate. Couple. Leverage. Closed loop. Granularity. Task. Use at least 3 of the above words to construct sentences suitable for official documents. What? Empower Lady Chroma by consolidating all of the troublemakers into the Jiuhua Pavilion for at least a couple days and leverage their masks to force them into cooperation within the closed loop that is the token system. Period. Granularity, period. I did it. This question tests your grasp of official vocabulary. Pay attention to differences between their literal meanings and their contextual use in formal writing. Other tricky words to watch out for include streamline, implement, and moat. I don't know what moat is. I'm not business coded enough. Key point 3, reading comprehension. Oh no. Okay. You've seen the things I've been talking about this episode with my theories. This is the big boy. This is where I'm failing the exam. Scenario. Read the leader's instructions, interpret their real intentions, and provide an appropriate response. Given the urgent need to increase efficiency in gathering Wanxiang power, we request a high-level leverage point, using Lady Chroma's teachings to amplify results. Start with small, rapid iterations, form a closed loop, and then fully empower the system. You'll lead this effort, monitor progress, and run a pilot. Instructor's note. The leader expects a plan to boost the Wanxiang power collection efficiency of chroma faces that is low budget, quick to implement. When designing the plan, take a high-level perspective, the Jiuhua Pavilion perspective, reference Lady Chroma's teachings for guidance, and leave room for later full-scale implementations. Yeah, just do the thing, do it correctly, and do it perfectly. I think that's how planning for upper management works, and it definitely isn't what causes businesses to fail. Hey, just go do that thing and go do it in the best way possible. Key points for your answer. Demonstrate execution ability. Earn trust through your own strengths and subtly acknowledge real-world constraints. Like limited budget, you're not allowed to talk about real-world constraints. You're allowed to get fired when you don't hit deadlines that are physically impossible because of incompetent management. I think I can pass this test. So, why are you crying, Nightbloom? Why is your name so cute, too? Interesting.
Can't pass the Jiuhua Beueau Exam.
Your name is Nightbloom, not question mark, question mark, question mark.
Won't change your name until you join the Jiuhua Bureau?
Huh? That's the alias I used on the request form. Don't tell me you're...
By Shao Hall, at your service. So, what was the mission here? It was... I know I did ignore this one because I was more interested in the hotpot. What was the description the Jin gave us? I don't remember. Oh no.
Hello,
Please
I'm Nikki
restate
from
it.
Bai Chao Hall. This is my partner Momo, and my colleague Tan Yuyo.
You're finally here! My name is Nightbloom, as in... One night's east wind adorns 1,000 trees with flowers. Pretty easy to remember, huh?
Very cute, but doesn't really work because your name is written in, like, English, not Chinese?
If only my life could be as beautiful as my name. Even if I were just one among 1,000 flower lanterns, I'd still shine in the dark. But instead, I got this awful character. Now my future's pitch black.
I love your confidence, keep it up.
Speaking of which, what are your characters?
This one's a tough-as-nails part-time worker who's not too good at cracking jokes. And this one's a charismatic parade leader who gives the best compliments. And I'm, cat.
I'm so jealous. You only lost the right to tell bad jokes, and at least you get to be a cat.
Oh
That's
no.
not so bad. I got an exam grinder as my character, and I have to pass the toughest test to join the Jiuhua Beueau. I'm officially on the Jiuhua Beueau's watch list, and it only took 8 tries. I was helping out at the lantern shop just a bit ago when the chromatic guards caught me. They dragged me back for re-education. Can you believe it?
How do you re-educate someone into being more intelligent without pseudoscience like giving them a lobotomy or something?
Are the chromatic guards always that strict? You were just trying to balance working and resting, right?
They used to turn a blind eye now and then. Maybe it's because the full moon's near. Everyone's pushing themselves harder now, and once enough Wanxiang powers gathered, Chroma can finally put everything right.
There is also the thing to keep in mind that a guard cracking down on someone who's, in their view, slacking off is potentially a 2-fold power gain for the Wanxiang power, because they're potentially being seen as completing their guard duty more wholly because they're stricter, and then you're getting the person to study more for their test, which is furthering their token. So it's extreme efficiency.
Still, the darkness before the dawn always lasts longer than you think.
You're telling me? I overheard the chromatic guards saying there have been frequent moon flares lately. Sounds like someone's stirring up trouble. No wonder every chroma face is busier than ever these days.
Hopefully it's not me.
It's not like I want to fail the exams and make things harder for them. I just thought that once I passed the exam, the chromatic guards would stop keeping tabs on me, and I'd finally have time to make lanterns again. What I really want to say is, once I get into the Jiuhua Beueau, I'll reward myself a little, making sure to stay in character, of course. I want to do my part to finish the script properly. Please, you've got to help me.
So, was it that I tutor you? I don't remember.
You see, I've got 2 weaknesses when it comes to exams. Physical tests and written ones.
Physical as in, like, fitness? Physical? Is what I assume that means?
As far as I know, the Jiuhua Beueau has only
Perfect.
2 rounds. First the physical exam, then the written one. They really singled you out with those tests, huh?
Isn't your character supposed to be good at compliments?
Being good at compliments doesn't mean you have to compliment people necessarily. We don't know the exact wording of his token. Maybe he can get away with it.
For me, crafting is the most physically strenuous thing I've ever done in my life. But I'm really good at it. Last time, I was the lantern maker character, and I had the time of my life. I was this close to becoming a lantern master. It felt like a dream. If I didn't have to wake from it, Nightbloom's lanterns would have bloomed across all of Caier, brightening every night.
Caier.
The written exam is even harder.
So that is the island.
The questions were really tricky to understand, and they had so many blanks for me to fill in. I kept getting distracted when I should have been filling in my answers, and before I knew it, I turned my answer sheet into lantern parts.
Okay, so the problem isn't... Well, I was gonna say it isn't necessarily intellect, but we don't know that. It might be a 2-fold problem. It might be intellect. It's a 3-fold problem, potentially. Intellect, physical capabilities, and some form of, like, ADD, ADHD type thing that makes it so she can't actually sit down for it. And we can solve the first 2. The last one, in this society, might not be meaningfully solvable.
Well, you've got a few days left. That'll give you ample time to learn some light footwork and hop across a few meihua poles to impress the examiner.
The poles!
As for those rigid fill-in-the-blank questions, just memorize your mistakes and you'll be fine.
Can you teach me how to jump across the poles? I saw them in the other episode when we flew around. So I knew they were a thing we would be hopping on eventually.
Is there anything I can do for you, my good colleague? If not, I'll find another way to earn some Wanxiang coins. We need to build up Momo's surgery fund.
I'm getting the impression that you don't personally like this girl. Like, you might not have a good impression of her, so I think it's good to separate you, because I have a good impression of her, so I can be a little more forgiving and put a little more effort into helping her. So I want you to separate for that reason and the efficiency thing. I'll teach everything.
I'll leave it to you then. I'll be sure to gather more intel on the dark while I'm making more money. Don't worry. I promise not to slack off, okay?
Tanyoyo, you didn't give me any money when you got back last time. I'm pretty sure you're going to be slacking off. But honestly, I just want to spend more time with her, so I think it's okay. And like I said, I think you don't want to spend time with her. Uh-oh, she's gone. Help with physical test preparations near the Mehua poles. We have some in town? Over all the way up here. Have I been over here yet? I don't think so. There's probably a chest on this. Really? There is not. I did see down here, though. Oh, I am going to the roof. Fine, I'll go to the roof. You want me to go up here so badly? Get out of here, Mr. Lantern. Give me these, and then let me go down here to actually get these. Thank you. Okay, let's do some hopping.
That looks so hard. Nikki, maybe you could go first and show me how it's done?
I will happily do it. Let's begin. I will fail. Demonstrate jumping. Is this the point where I pull out my deer outfit and fly? I'll be nice. Okay, wait, it lets you select them. Okay, good. I thought I was actually... If you saw me try to jump on the drums in the music quests we did around for the Cadence-born duo, I missed the drums like every time. So, having it be a selectable thing helps. Mehua poles are a popular training spot for chroma faces and are widely found throughout the Wanxiang realm. When Nikki jumps on top of a Mehua pole, she will automatically stand on it. She can change her direction to lock onto the next I need to really make sure I'm saying this right. It's probably just Mehua. Mehua poles she wants to jump to. Press space to make her leap from the current pole onto the next one. If no Mehua pole is selected, she'll simply jump down. Besides normal Mehua poles, there are two special types, cracked and sinking. Oh, goodness. Mehua poles. When Nikki stands on top of a cracked Mehua pole, they will immediately break. Once she jumps off them, they will return to their original intact state. So is there a way to fix them, then? When Nikki stands on top of the sinking Mehua poles, they will slowly lower themselves. Once she jumps off them, they will return to their original height. So if this breaks instantly, what's the point of it repairing itself? Just so you have to remember it's broken, I guess? Because the impression I got when they mentioned it wasn't that it would repair it, like, that it wasn't that it would break after I jumped, it was that when I landed on it, it would break. How do I get on? Okay, it's like that. And I turn my body with A and D? Oh my goodness. W? Okay, I can W to look. By the way, I did have to look at my keyboard to see that it was A and D. You'd think I would know that.
You're so graceful, Nikki. I think I've got the gist just from watching you. Maybe I really can do this.
Style points? They let me do it. Oh, it's Sinking Boy. Okay, I'll get down calmly. Are we gonna watch her do it? Okay. Nightbloom manages to leap across every Mehua pole.
That's amazing. If I were the proctor, I would definitely pass you.
How strong are you? This pole is maybe like 10 feet away and slightly higher? You're literally breaking long jump world records for like maybe even the triple jump. And this is a standing jump. That's crazy.
No proctor can jump and teach like Nikki. If I had Miss Nightbloom's long arms and legs, I'd want to try jumping too.
That's what they say. From great teachers come great students. But don't scare me like that, okay? All that speaking out of nowhere, and you're jealous of
No.
long legs now? Please. Okay, better let that thought simmer a while in all the wisdom I have inside me.
True. Tell her, Momo, we don't need Long Legs Momo back again. I don't need nightmares.
Momo doing a comedy double act. That's pretty impressive, too. Looks like the physical exam is good to go. But, to be honest, I don't feel as happy as I thought I would. I just suddenly got a wonderful idea for a lantern. I could paint Nikki's graceful leaps on all 4 sides, so that when it spins, it looks like she's dancing in the light.
Please make it and give it to me?
Everybody
So I can
will
put it in my
say,
house?
"What a dazzling lantern!" Ah, just imagining it makes me feel so happy. But I suppose I need to study for the written exam now, right?
Yes, the chromatic guards caught you the last time you snuck off to make a lantern.
I know. We're not supposed to do anything outside of what the script allows. That's just the fate of, won't change my name until I join the Jiuhua Beueau. Huh. Still, I feel a lot more confident about the written exam now that you're helping me. With you, getting ready for the exam actually feels bearable. There's a cozy little spot near my house that's perfect for studying. Let's head there, Nikki.
Okay, this one I'm a little worried about. Is this rock fake? You are fake. You little silly rock. I'll let you stay there. You can exist in that spot, that's fine. It did remind me that I pointed out an item that was in the background of the scene with the masks over here, and I didn't go get it. I thought I saw something behind this shining, but apparently I was wrong. Unless it's on the other side here. It might have been you. Give me you. Okay. Now, where am I actually going? It is a little tight. I'm getting better with the sprint. Like I mentioned, I've been using it off camera a lot, so I'm way better than I used to be. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Those NPCs have to leave for me to actually see that snapshot. Oh, we're here, where that photo was taken. This is exactly where the photo was. But it didn't have Nightbloom in it, actually. Interesting.
Here you go. All 8 of my failed exams. Nikki, could you go through them with me?
How long are the exams? Let's begin. Lady Chroma created the Wanxiang Realm, high above Linlong's Sea of Clouds. Here, Chroma Faces live. They do play out tokens, and I think Lady Chroma is probably the one who breaks the curse. So play out tokens is probably the one that goes in slot 1. And learn the ways of life is the only way to gather Wanxiang power and break the curse. Lady Chroma declared that the progress of Wanxiang power gathered would be shown through the moon phase. In recent years, the moon began to slow, nearly to a halt. So tokens curse moon.
These are super easy questions for Nikki.
It's not hard to reach a conclusion based on Tanya Yo's intel and what I saw from drawing tokens on the island. Floating high above Linlong's Sea of Clouds, there exists the Wanxiang Realm, which was created by Lady Chroma. Under Lady Chroma's guidance, Chroma Faces live and adopt personalities. It shifted and now I don't know where I am. Under Lady Chroma's guidance, Chroma Faces live and adopt personalities as described in their character tokens. This is done to gather Wanxiang powers so they can break the curse they bear. In recent years, progress has been far from encouraging, manifesting as a stagnation of the moon phases. The Chromatic Guards are tasked with safeguarding the Wanxiang Realm and ensuring that every Chroma Face follows their assigned character token. As the situation in recent years has grown increasingly dire, Lady Chroma ordered faster character rotations, instructing the guards to pay special attention to Chroma Faces struggling to blank. Adapt. As another round of character token draws approaches, blank have begun to recur more frequently, the moon flares. In response, the Chromatic Guards must not only monitor the well-being of residents, but also urge each Chroma Face to complete their current roles as swiftly as possible, so they can transition smoothly into their next identity.
These are super easy questions.
Thinking back,
for Nikki.
the drawn character tokens clearly laid out 2 guidelines, one describing the identity, the other personality. Apart from keeping everyone safe, the Chromatic Guards also need to maintain the order in which the Chroma Faces play out character tokens. Due to less than ideal Wanxiang power, gathering progress, and the frequent Moonflare occurrences recently, they've been playing more focused to the Chroma Faces, who have had a hard time adapting to their identity, hoping to help everyone finish playing this round of identities quickly so they can draw a new one as soon as possible. Chroma Faces of all identities share one thing in common. They all take part in Blank for the grandest festival in the Wanxiang realm, hoping to cast off misfortune and welcome to the new year. The joyous preparations? Probably. Festival customs include making new clothes, setting off fireworks, and the things she does? That's a weird one. It might be dinners. I don't think it is. So they make clothes, set off fireworks, and I guess it has to be reunion dinners. When their identities place them in a business-related scenario, all transactions are carried out using Wanxiang coins, a currency named after the ancient coinage of Linlang. Interesting. Is Wanxiang the coin they use? I guess ancient. They all take point in joyous preparations for reunions with coins. This feels wrong.
These are
It's
super
right.
easy questions.
Based on my experience in
Nikki.
Mirrorland and the life of the Chroma Faces, I'm sure this is the answer to the question. All their character tokens state they have to engage in joyous preparations for the festival, eagerly anticipate the new year, to properly play out their roles. You must be familiar with the festival's traditions. When doing business, all payments are made using Wanxiang coins, named after the ancient Linlang coinage. Following the orders of Lady Chroma, the Chroma Faces play out their assigned character tokens to gather Wanxiang power and break the curse. Upholding this system is a key responsibility of the Chromatic Guards, however, progress in gathering Wanxiang power has been far from ideal, and the Chromatic Guards now face immense challenges.
I don't totally understand it, but I think I have it memorized. More or less.
Don't feel bad, you're open-ended questions, I have multiple choice.
Maybe I'm just not cut out for studying. If only I'd gotten Zhong's character instead.
I don't think we've met Zhong.
Zhong's character? What's he like?
It's pretty much blank. I guess his character is more of a free spirit.
That's scary. Is Zhong evil? Is Zhong the one who's ruining the moon? That's like a big red flag.
But you'll never guess what he did. That guy refused to sit around. He went to Kongming Gorge and collected stones every day. There are hardly any Chroma Faces there. Only that strange Echo Wood. What a waste of such a relaxing character! If it were me, I'd have used all that free time to make hundreds of lanterns by now.
Is Echo Wood the name of a Chroma Face? This sentence is really weird. I might be misunderstanding the sentence structure here. There are hardly any Chroma Faces there, only that strange Echo Wood. I thought the Echo Woods was literally the name of the woods. In the thing we read earlier, by the front of the palace, the book, that was a fictional telling of what happens when the moon crashes down, I believe the people hid in the Echo Woods who didn't submit to the demons. So only that strange Echo Wood. It's just a really weird wording. I don't know if there's a word missing or a word that I don't particularly understand the use of in this sentence. But this makes me think that Echo Wood is a person, not a place, and I don't think that's true.
You really did get the wrong characters, huh? Nikki can't even tell corny jokes or cheesy puns. What a waste.
You also didn't say what he was using the rocks for, and that's concerning. I'm worried about this guy, super worried.
Thankfully, the next drawing day isn't far off. Here's hoping I get a character that suits me better this time. Anyway, let's focus on the exam first. Thank you both for helping me.
Tanyoyo sent me a message. Let's check the message so I don't forget. Where is it? Last time I clicked friends and had to click a separate menu. Is there a way to get to it in one click? It doesn't look like it. So I click friends and then go down here? Maybe that's how I do it? And then here? That feels wrong. There has to be a way to get to this menu faster. Nikki, get over to Nightbloom's fast. The chromatic guards have come. Well, that's a problem. I'm gonna Tanyo-yo and Nightbloom. Okay, now I'm here.
I'm Garen of the Jiuhua Beueau, here to conduct an inspection of Nightbloom's study progress. If your performance is unsatisfactory, I am required to take you in for extra training.
She's cooking. Don't worry.
Just my luck. Garen is the strictest examiner there is. Oh, Nikki, I'm doomed. I think my life just flashed before my eyes.
The mask was pretty. This might be prettier. I really want, specifically the under eye flower makeup. It's such a pretty color.
Don't panic.
The flowers in your hair are so
Hello,
good too.
Mr. Garen. We're Nightbloom's study partners. She really wants to do her character justice, so she's been very serious about preparing. She might be a bit nervous, seeing as this test came out of nowhere. But she's been much more confident in her performance when she's practiced with us. Could you possibly make an exception for her and let me present the exam questions to her instead?
I suppose that would be fine. Strange things have been happening lately, and I've got a lot going on. If she does well, that's one less thing for me to worry about. At key points, if she's stuck, well, give her a few hints during the exam. I'm in a hurry, so let's get started.
I'm ready. Oh, it's a debate. How is that gonna work, actually?
Tell us about the most memorable team experience you've ever had, Nightbloom. What goes into succeeding as a team?
I haven't had many characters that let me work with other chroma faces. Oh, but when I was a lantern maker, we once made a grand lantern together.
Okay.
We drew up a rough sketch, picked a style, and moved on to making blueprints. I even built a simple lantern frame to help us visualize exactly what we were trying to create.
Can you go into more detail about what specifically you did in that process, other than the frame? Because you used the word we a lot, and I'd like it to be a little more segmented into who did what and how it was structured and who did the structuring for the project.
Our success was thanks to everyone's hard work. We gave tasks to those who were best equipped to handle them. On the big day, everything was ready to go. After a few finishing touches and patching up here and there, bam! The perfect lantern was complete.
I'd like you to actually talk about what it is and not just use such vague terminology. So, was thanks to everyone's hard work. Who divvied up the tasks, and how was it decided exactly who would be best for each? And what were the finishing touches? What needed patching up? How was it discovered they needed patching up? Like, there are things I want to know that actually matter. So far, you haven't said anything that matters. You're failing the job interview. I don't know what Nikki's gonna say here. I don't know if she's gonna go in the same line of thinking I'm doing. I think this is gonna be good enough for Garrow. I think his name was Garrow. It might be Garen. I'm gonna approve it under the guise that I'm not the instructor and that he is.
Great. I know the real secret to teamwork. Aligning your attacks to form a combo strike. Picture this. A client asks you to organize an event promoting the Wanxiang power, and they want colorful black as the theme. How would you do that?
Simple. I'd organize a huge lantern fair. All those lanterns floating in the sky and shining through the darkness would paint a picture bursting with color, while still being surrounded by night.
That probably works. What was the exact question? Organize an event promoting the Wanxiang power. And what colorful black is the theme? I think your answer satisfied the second point, but not the first. I don't think it necessarily promotes Wanxiang power.
Nightbloom, try to express the spiritual essence of this event in more professional terms. They'll be more likely to approve your proposal if you give them more information.
Every lantern stands at its post, shining its light as they all come together to form a brilliantly colored night. It's just as Chroma taught us. Never lose track of your character, and complete the Wanxiang together.
If you joined the Jiuhua Bureau and found there weren't enough employees and too much work, would you be willing to take on extra duties when needed?
But couldn't we just hire more employees? My character token says I should study for exams, not work extra after passing them.
That's the correct answer. You should do what your token says regardless of what they want in the pavilion. I love the word pavilion for some reason. What is it? The Bureau. Yes.
Don't you see, Mr. Garen? Nightbloom is an honest, rule-abiding chroma face. She is the perfect candidate for the Jiuhua Bureau. In fact, she always says that the Bureau is her future home, and that she'll do her very best to burn bright and light it up.
Is she an arson?
Nightbloom,
Yes?
what are your strengths and weaknesses? You're incredibly talented, so try not to be too modest.
Strengths? She probably is creatively gifted, and then weaknesses being attention.
My strength is definitely my craftsmanship. Everyone says my lanterns are wonderful. As for weaknesses, maybe I lack time management skills? There's just never enough time. If only I could squeeze in more things.
It's close enough to what I said. I'm gonna accept it, I think.
No, it's because your perfectionism leads you to lose track
It doesn't,
of time.
though.
You get so caught up in the small details.
No, she just potentially suffers from some type of... What is it categorized? If it is something adjacent to or within the umbrella of ADD, ADHD, all that stuff. I wouldn't call it necessarily perfectionism, although that can be a part of it. My interpretation of the conversations I've had with her so far is just that she has a lot of trouble reining in her personal interests and doing things that she doesn't have a personal interest in, and her mind wanders towards her interests. I would not consider that perfectionism.
If you pass the interview and join the Jiuhua Bureau, how do you see your future?
Wow. I would definitely spend my time outside
I'm
of
gonna
work
correct
making
this.
lanterns with all of my friends. Oh, and I would love to have my own lantern exhibition, if I ever got the chance.
Correct.
Nightbloom, let's think about what you'll do at work before thinking about being off the clock. Imagine your career path.
In that case, I'd want the Jiuhua Bureau to create a lantern-making department. I'd surely do an excellent job there.
Let me click correct again. Thank you.
Who says making lanterns isn't a great way to develop professional skills? I'm sure you've learned many workplace principles from lantern making, haven't you?
Yeah, I think everyone can see that the path of work and the process of making lanterns are the same. You've got to follow the rules, solidify your foundation, make sure to add the finishing touches, and then let them shine with purpose. Phew, thank goodness for your guidance. I can hardly believe I was able to answer so confidently.
Okay. I think that was considered a success. There was one that I think the game considered a missed answer. The one where Tanyoyo jumped in. And that was a weird one. The strengths and weaknesses thing is complicated because there's a lot of different angles an employer can come from in the type of answer they want. And people will tell you there's a certain way you're supposed to answer it. I think you are just gambling on the personality of the interviewer really heavy in that specific question, more than almost any other. Even the teamwork related stuff, I think, is less personality based than strength weakness. Oh.
Nightbloom,
There we go.
tidy yourself up. You're coming with me to the Jiuhua Bureau.
Huh? Did I not answer well enough? Mr. Garen, I swear I'll study
Garen.
twice as hard. Please give me another chance.
I think you misunderstand me. You did well, and you're officially qualified to take the exam now.
Encourage sets off for the bureau. I almost said pavilion again.
She's all set.
Thinker exam.
Nightbloom shouldn't fail for the 9th time.
I'm gonna imagine the best outcome.
Like she said, Hopefully everything will be better once she passes. But we all know Nightbloom has something she wants more than anything.
Yeah, she does have a pretty severe hyperfixation that I don't know what the best way of dealing with that is to make her more productive.
Unfortunately, according to their rules, no one can decide their own fates. You can only get a character that's right for you.
Chroma ordered them to play their characters and gather the Wanxiang power. But what is this Wanxiang power?
Oh, it must be something wonderful. Those glowing marks on Miss Nikki's body are so warm and full of strength. There are just so many, possibilities.
Not like an energy at my core. I assumed the Wanxiang power was kind of like a spirit fire, and it just existed in Nikki's core. But that seems to not be correct. It's markings on her.
Oh, maybe the Wanxiang power just makes everyone stronger. Perhaps it's powerful enough to do all kinds of amazing things.
So, little Jade, since Nightbloom has been working so hard to play the character of someone determined to pass the Jiuhua Beueau Exam, has she become any brighter?
Now that you mention it, that is very strange. When Nightbloom talked about her lanterns, I saw faint glimmers of light appear on her, a little like Nikki's. Though, not many, and not very bright.
So is the moral we're gonna go for here something like a meta commentary on societal, like family expectations or something? Where we say that while society can grow and prosper with rails set on lives, the most efficient way to grow society is by allowing people to do the thing that they're most drawn to, because they'll have a higher willingness to push beyond the bare minimum, and they'll be a more productive member of society, even if society isn't as structured as you might like on paper. Is that kind of like the moral we're gonna hit with the Wanxiang realm?
But when she said goodbye to us just now, she went completely dim.
Huh? Does that mean her Wanxiang power is decreasing somehow?
But why? Nightbloom followed Chroma's orders and even gave up her beloved lantern making for now. How could her Wanxiang power be decreasing?
Under the assumption that Lady Chroma is a being whose intentions are good, is it possible that she doesn't understand Wanxiang power's source? Maybe she can't see the power itself, she can only absorb it? So she thinks she's maximizing the power by creating this system, but maybe she's not realizing that the fluctuations are happening in the middle based on personality or something? I'm not sure.
Between the moon, the chromatic guards on high alert, and this decrease in Wanxiang power, this place is an absolute mess compared to last time.
And I assume it's just the dark invading that is causing the problems, because I haven't heard anyone talk about a meaningful change in the structure of society. Just like a gradual quickening brought on by Lady Chroma's fears. So I don't think... So I think it's an outside force causing the problem, and I assume it's just like the dark TM.
We'll just take things one step at a time. Oh, and Nikki, it might be best not to mention this weakening power to the other Chroma faces just yet. Until we figure out what the Wanxiang power actually is, saying anything could cause panic, or worse, trouble.
Agreed. Anyway, right now, the most urgent thing is to gather enough Wanxiang coins for Momo's surgery.
This is where you tell me how many you earned for the 2 times I sent you away.
Right. Let's check on Nightbloom's exam results at the Jiuhua Beueau later. Let's hope she passes without issue. We need good reviews, and our payment.
I assumed we were actually done with her thing, but I guess we're not. Oh, are you following me, Tanyoyo? Okay, if you're following me, I will do that this episode. I was going to wait till next episode to get the results, but if you're going to follow me there, I'll just run there with you. That's okay. Come on, you can do it. You have a really aggressive, run stance. I'm not used to men's running. Wow, it is far away. Oh! We lost him. I called on fire. It's a disaster. We're just gonna have a super long episode because I'm already over here. We've never actually been over here.
Nightbloom, your exam results are in.
They are? Wait, why are you here instead of the examiner? He said he was very satisfied with my answers.
Shigandan left in a rush, so I'll be delivering your results instead. This was your 9th attempt. You are well aware of the consequences of another failure, especially given your assigned character.
I want to hear that name again. You said it a little differently than I expected.
Shigandan left in a rush. Shigandan...
You said it like sh instead of she. Shugandong.
Shigandan left...
Shugandong. So it's not dong, it's dong. Shugandong. Shugandong. Or
Thankfully,
Shigandong.
you've passed.
Oh, she did it.
Congratulations.
Nikki, Momo, Tanyoyo, did you hear that? I did it! I finally passed! Thank you for all your help. Thank you, Chroma, and thank the heavens.
So what is your job? I don't actually understand what the Bureau even does. I kind of don't understand what the hall I work at does either, but I guess we move.
Congratulations.
No more exam prep at last. Finally, I'll have some free time. I can teach you all how to make lanterns. Then, when the festival comes...
Free time? You do realize that after joining the Jiuhua Bureau, you'll still have your probationary evaluation, monthly check-ins, quarterly assessments, and annual review, right? Here, this is your study packet for the probation exam. Learning never ends, so keep it up.
This is a billboard of cut-up paper. I don't know if I would call this a study packet.
What? I quit.
You're gonna go to jail. Don't say that. I swear the moon just, changed away even more.
Ah, Chroma, please don't be angry at me. I'll start studying right away.
Everyone bear witness. We're law-abiding citizens. Whether we're working, studying, or performing, we don't slack off. That moon flare has nothing to do with us.
Okay, that's the most suspicious thing I've heard in my entire life.
Chromatic guards, come with me. We're going to help the sick chroma faces affected by the moon flare. It's happening more each day, and with more severity. Stick to your character scripts. If anything happens, report to the Jiuhua Bureau.
Jiuhua. I'll get it one
My headache
day.
is bad enough without having to read all these books, too.
That's rough. May you be reborn as a little kitty in your next life. No exams, no jobs, just naps and being cute.
She's already insanely cute. Have you seen her, Momo? She's maybe the cutest character in all the Wanxiang realm so far.
That all sounds wonderful, but I think I'd rather be a little lantern-making kitty. After all this time, creating lanterns is the most fulfilling thing I've ever done. I'll definitely make a lantern to thank you for your help, Nikki. Never forget that you're the one who inspired me the most.
Deal. But tell me, do we really have to finish our assigned characters before we can chase our own dreams? You clearly love making lanterns the most, and you're so good at it.
Ah, so that's what they call a dream, is it? We chroma faces don't really understand that stuff. When we first came to be, we didn't even know how to walk. Chroma was the one who gave us our characters. It was only then that we slowly learned how to live.
Please answer how age works. Are the children immortal children who are always children?
The idea of becoming a lantern master, that only came to me after I got the relevant character. Everyone's still trying their best to play their parts. How could I say that my own dream matters more?
there's a balance you have to make between society and yourself, but I think you're undervaluing, in general, the value of self-fulfillment and the benefits it brings, which kind of comes back to my guess as to what the Wanxiang Realm's main story is trying to convey.
Anyway, thank you for all your help. This is the customer feedback form. I'll need to keep studying hard for my exams, so wish me luck, okay?
Now
Oh. And that's the letter of gratitude for her.
that the odd jobs are all done,
Is she getting a
we
new
should
name
head back
now,
to
finally?
report to Ms. Jin. I just hope the Wanxiang coins we earned will be enough to cover Momo's surgery.
Hopefully, she'll be generous and give us some extra for the good reviews, instead of being stingy like that old miser, Mr. Spindle.
Oh. You still are so mad at him that you're bringing him up while we're in the Wanxiang Realm. I mean, I know you did basically run his entire dye factory for him, but still. Origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Wow. I need to view this, obviously. I wonder if this is like where we'll meet her or something, because this is a really fancy location we haven't been to otherwise. So what is this from? It's not the inner piece. It's, with the feathers. What had feathers? There's no way this is Yue Bai's innerwear. I know dragons have feathers, but... Chinese dragons, I should specifically say. Because I think, typically they're seen as reptiles with scales, but I think, feathered dragons are more common in China. Just fox ears. This, I believe, is Artist Cat's flower. That's probably what that is. I think I have that hair. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I just know that I love it. Why do I not know a dress like this with feathers? It looks like a 5-star. It looks fancy enough. I don't know. Very cute, though. I want to see the pictures other people took with you. Kitsune girls have all the fun. True. Level 99! I said it before. I still think we haven't seen a level 100. I love it, obviously. I use it all the time, too. This looks like it probably is the current banner dress. Probably. And this over thing, I think there's a couple in the game. There's one that's out right now. I think it's in the shop, because I talked about it before. If not, maybe it was one last banner, but there was one recently, and there's a couple in the game similar to it, but these like big fluffy over things. This thing around the neck might be Crimson Feathers. There was, Born Flawless didn't look like that, it went down the shoulder, but, yeah, there is neck pieces that look kind of like that. Obviously the ears, cute, I regret not getting them, but it was just too much. The tail I also regret not getting. But yeah, soon we will see a level 100. For now, though, super long episode, but we got a lot done at least. So I'm going to go ahead and go. Bye.